Chill Out Records.
What's up? What's up, my people? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Thank you for checking out the channel. And I've hit 105 subscribers. Man, each and every one of you guys, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have given me and given this channel. And we are here. It is a Saturday. Now, I know I was supposed to do this last weekend on a Saturday, but I kind of bailed out. I unfortunately had some errands, and I had two special, amazing guests that were supposed to join me, that were going to join me. Not supposed to, but they were going to join me, and we were going to discuss about friendship recession and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I let them down. So for that, guys, I do apologize. You know, it just got me thinking, like, do I do this because I love this, you know? So I had all these questions in my head, like, why did I miss out, last weekend? Yes, I know, of course, as you get older, you've got more responsibilities and all that kind of stuff. So life just gets in the way, and you're not really able to do the things that you're passionate about sometimes, because adulting 101. And yeah, and I guess it also kind of brings me to this topic of friendship recession and how we've started getting into this whole thing as we age. I think everyone has different experiences, but I think the one experience that we can all relate to is that one friend that you were really close to, but then time went on and suddenly you guys don't even talk. It's not like you fought. You didn't fight or anything. You just stopped talking and you just separated and moved apart because situations changed. It wasn't even a friendship. Maybe it was just a situationship. You guys were living together or something, or you guys were neighbors, or you were schooling together. And then just drifted apart and things just went on. And then maybe 10, 15 years or 20 years down the line, you're like, oh yeah, I remember I had that one friend and I haven't talked to him or her for the past 20 years or something like that, And I guess these are the 5 reasons I'm going to talk about. The 5 reasons as to why I kind of feel like we're going into this friendship recession as we age. And I think to a certain extent, it is kind of a good thing, okay? And I'll give you 5 reasons as to why. Okay, number 1, obviously, your priorities change as you age. When you were 19 and 20 years old, maybe you wanted to go out. Your priority was just to go out every weekend and dress up and go clubbing and partying with your friends and stuff like that. And then as you age and your responsibilities get, bigger and more deeper, it's like, now I need to stop doing that, and I need to now maybe just pay the bills or, organize my life and find and figure out what my career is going to be. So your priorities change. And then the people that are around you need to kind of match those priorities. Like they need to go with your flow. You want to surround yourself with people that are kind of targeting the same goals as you are. Like, you don't want to hang out with people that are playing golf and you are someone who plays soccer. I don't know why I keep going towards golf, but it is what it is. You don't want to surround yourself with people that are doing something that you're not doing yourself. Like you're doing something different and they're doing something different. Like it doesn't work together. You can't hang out with these kind of people. And so as you age, it just starts dawning on you like, holy crap, man, I need to surround myself with people that are, motivating me, because I'll look at them, I'll get inspired. And then, yeah. So it just naturally happens. So your priorities change. And then you just stop talking to people that just don't operate at your wavelength. Basically, that's as simple as that. So yeah, that's number 1. Priorities change. Maybe you can think about it in another way. Maybe you've gotten into a relationship with a girl or a dude, and now all of a sudden your priorities are now to be in this relationship, and you need to focus with this person. And because number 1, relationships are not something that is just, oh yeah, it's going to be all fun and games. It also is like a freaking job. It's almost like a job, and you have to put in the work in order to see the results. So relationships is one thing. So maybe you've got a friend, you're very close to this person, and then suddenly this person finds the love of his life. And I think the bro code is, oh, we've lost a soldier. All right, goodbye. So that's it. So at that point, you just tell this guy, oh shit, man, we've lost a soldier. This is another guy that we're not going to be hearing from. And, but it's perfectly okay. They want to focus on their partner, which is perfectly fine. That's all good for them. But there's a downside to this, okay? And sometimes what happens is maybe 10, 15 years, something happens and the relationship doesn't work out. Maybe it's not even 10, 15 years. In this generation, these days, it's like a couple of years, 1 or 2 years, and then, oh, the thing didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. And so the relationship ends, and then that person now tries to contact his old friends to try and rekindle that friendship. And it's like some people just feel like, you weren't in contact with me. You didn't make an effort to be in contact with me. And some people have such huge egos, like, oh, you never made an effort to be in contact with me when you were in your relationship with your partner. So now that you don't have that person in your life, now you're reaching out to me to be, someone that you can hang out with over the weekend because you're bored. So it doesn't really work like that. You have to put in the effort to even have that friendship relationship, I guess you can say. But I think that's a different topic, and I'll discuss that later on. So that's obviously the first point is, priorities change. Number 2, you realize that you don't have time for bullshit. You just cut out the fake friends, or you have outgrown some of your friends. Maybe they aren't as mature as you are. And it really does get me thinking, like, of course, the older you get, and people mature differently. I know someone that was still like mentally in a very weird, awkward state, even by the age of 26, 27. And, he wanted to do the things that the 19, 21-year-olds wanted to do, go out clubbing, partying, and, making fun of people and stuff like that. And even some of the conversations that we had were just, I just kind of felt like I've kind of outgrown this person. I just feel like we're not really vibing as much. And so you just cut that out. And also when it comes to like some people that have all these business ideas and they're entrepreneurs and they tell you, oh, let's do this. And then tomorrow they're doing something else. They're all wishy-washy. It's like, just cut this bullshit, man. I don't have time for this nonsense, and you just outgrow this. At some point, there'll just be a limit. There'll be a time and a limit. And you'll be like, I can't take this anymore. I can't hang out with this person. He's just draining. Every time you hang out with this person, you just feel like your life and your energy is just being drained. When you're done with that interaction with this person, you just feel like your energy is just drained. Like you take like 2-3 days to recover this energy. That's when you need to be like, okay, you know what? This person is just full of bullshit. I need to cut this person out completely out of my life because it's completely distracting. He's not aligned with my priorities, and then at the same time, he's such a buzzkill or basically just a storyteller, all talk and no action. And that's the kind of person that you just realize over time, as you age, you just feel like, I don't think this is a kind of person I want to hang out with. So it just feels really, yeah. So that's obviously another reason why you start now, like making your circle smaller. Basically, that's what it is. All right, number 3. Less free time as we age. I think I can already tell you 100% this is, I remember 5-6 years ago, I had a lot of time on my hands, and when you have free time and you're idling, what are you doing apart from social media? You're just, chatting with your friends and, making all these relationships and connections and stuff. And, things were going good. But as you age, maybe you're climbing the corporate ladder, or maybe you're in your relationship. Maybe you've got your first child, for instance. You're now handling more responsibilities. You've got more priorities. You've got more things to do. You've got more people that are looking up to you. So you don't have the time anymore. Maybe you have climbed the corporate ladder to a point where you've been given more work. And that's 100% true. As you climb the corporate ladder and you get up there in upper management, you're given more responsibilities, and you just don't have the time. And then even if you do have the time, you're just so exhausted from your 9 to 5 or whatever that you're doing that you just feel like I need my own time. I need some time for recovery. I need to just, chill out and whatever, chill out records. So, that's it. So at that point, you're like, I don't have the energy to put in to contact this person, to meet this person at this time. I remember when I traveled back to Kenya, there was a friend that I met after so long, and I was driving on, I think it was Langata Road, and we were stuck in traffic together, and I think I was talking to someone on the passenger side, and I looked right, and I saw him, and he rolled down his window on the passenger side, and he just waved, and he was like, Sim, hey. I was like, who's this dude? I haven't seen this guy for like years, maybe 5-6 years. And it's like, yo, dude, it's me. I was like, what? And we exchanged numbers and everything. Now, I still had like a month left in Kenya. I thought we were gonna plan to meet up, but where, when, how? It was just completely impossible. I mean, we've got each other's numbers, we're in contact, but it's like, even to plan to meet someone, because we've got so many things to do, and even I was there for like a limited time, was almost impossible. So, and this happens, and these are the things that just it's just it's a weird feeling. Like, you're not angry with this person. You just move apart. You just drift apart, you know? And a couple of years down the line, you'll be like, holy crap, man, this was my best friend. This was the person I used to talk to every day. What happened? You know? So it's such a weird, funny feeling, but at the same time, it also makes you realize that how much you have grown, how much you have accomplished, the things that you have created, and the purpose that you're trying to pursue. It just makes you feel like, yeah, I've kind of outgrown this. I've achieved that, and if I didn't do this, if I didn't cut this person off, I wouldn't be able to achieve A, B, C, and D. So it was, it's an interesting point of view. All right, number 4, change in needs and lifestyle choices. Yeah, so even lifestyle choices is a perfect example. Um, I used to have this friend, Jonathan. I've even talked about him like multiple times. So this guy was from France, and there was one thing that him and I really like. We just didn't mesh together really well on this one thing, which was he was a spendthrift. Okay, me, I don't know if I want to call myself a miser, but I kind of feel like if I don't really need this thing, do I really want to buy it? That was the kind of mentality that I had. Even if, yes, you're climbing up the corporate ladder, you're starting to make some good money, but whatever. But still, I just felt like, if I don't want this one item, why do I need to buy it? And he was the opposite. He was like, yeah, we only live once, let's just go and buy whatever, just spend the money. Every time the paycheck came in, he would just be like, yo, I'm balling, man. Lunch and dinner is on me. Let's go out, blah, blah, blah. And the more I hung out with him and I saw this, like this type of personality, I was like, man, this is not me, man. This is, I don't feel like, and he was really trying to instill that, uh, personality onto me. Like, he was really trying to make me do all of that spending and stuff. And I was like, man, this is not for me. I can't do this anymore. This is, I just feel so uncomfortable. It's out of my comfort zone. But comfort zone's a different thing. But this is just something that I just felt like it's a lifestyle choice. The other thing was not him, but this is just in general. It could be also religion. I've met some people, as they've aged, have suddenly decided, oh, you know what? I want to be holy. I want to be next to God and all that kind of stuff. After all, doing all the crazy stuff when they were younger, they after doing all of that stuff, they're like, no, I need to now. Oh, where is God? I need to now just, my priorities. I need to be very religious. I need to just, oh, God is my only savior. And like, what? Who? What? And it's even funny. Like, I've even talked to some people that I haven't talked to after so many years, and then suddenly you talk to them and you're like, who's this person anymore? I don't even recognize this person anymore. This is a totally different person. Obviously, because you haven't been in touch with what they've done, but they've just made such a massive, drastic change in their lifestyle and personality that when you talk to them again, you're like, who the hell is this person? It's just like, whoa. So Yeah, that's another crazy point. So number 4 is the lifestyle choices. All right, number 5, obviously, quality over quantity. I think as you age, I think this is the last point is as you age, you just realize that maybe I don't really need as many friends. I'd rather have like one or two quality good friends that I can communicate with and share, intimate stories with, and and confide in, rather than having, I don't know, 1,500 Facebook friends or whatever, Instagram followers or whatever. I'd rather just have like one or two people that I can just really connect with. And because it's, number one, very difficult to find that kind of a person that you can just share something with and have that really deep, good connection. So if I can do that and spend my energy on at least one or two people that we can really bond and share stories and build each other up, I'd rather do that. And as you age, because you have limited time, you've got more resources, which is funny. Like as you age, you've started to make connections. You've, maybe climbed up the corporate ladder. You've gotten more money, but you don't have time and you don't have energy. You have to also keep that in mind. You get older, you have less energy. You're more lethargic. You're more, um, you're just less motivated to do the things that you were passionate about. Even music production, for instance. I used to do this almost every day, but then as I aged and more things, more priorities, different responsibilities came into my life. Now I just do it every weekend, and sometimes it's maybe once a month or something like that. So it's the same thing with friends. Just hanging out with friends. The more responsibilities that you have, less people that you hang out with, and the less people you hang out with, the smaller the circle of friends that you have. And then you just realize, what, I'll just have one or two friends, one or two close best friends that you can talk to, you can call up and just show up at their doorstep and just bang on their door. Bogdan was the other day, just showed up at the doorstep, just started banging. So so that was a really cool feeling of, okay, this is a person that I've shared a lot of stories with. He knows me in and out, and I'd rather spend my energy and time talking to this guy or this person, because, well, quality over quantity. It's as simple as that. So these are the 5 things. Now, there are 2 more points that I want to make before we call this a show. But there's this one comment that I was just reading up on. And it was really interesting. So I'm just gonna read this out to you guys, okay? So this is a comment about, so someone asked on one of these websites, I think Quora, or one of these question webs, I think Reddit or something, as we age, we're losing friends. What's going on? Is this a healthy thing? And so this person shared a little bit about himself and his experience. Sab, hey, what's up? Thank you for checking out the channel. What are you saying? Hold on, let me read this comment. Growing apart and distance is just a key part of life, I guess. This is what we never want to agree. We just want to hold on forever. Do I make my... Yes, absolutely. You're absolutely right. You just want to hold on to that one person and you don't want to let go. And I think it's all about leaving that comfort zone, I guess. When you get comfortable with the one person and then suddenly your circumstances change, and you can't hang out with, it's not because you don't want to, but you just can't hang out with this person anymore, or you can't have those conversations anymore. It's like, and it hurts. Yes, of course. Friendship nowadays has become a social show more than it being real and true. Ooh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Actually, Sab, do you want to join? If you want to join the call, there is a link up there in the meeting. In fact, let me just join it myself, and then maybe we can discuss this. But wait, before we join that, I just want to talk. I just want to share this comment that this one person made. I think this was something that you can just really think about. Okay, so this is what this person said. I have immense respect and admiration for the person who admits that he or she has no friends. They are usually the intelligent ones amongst their peers and hence chose to avoid unnecessary, meaningless interactions. They are the most imaginative and creative people around. Their mind just doesn't shut up, and they constantly keep exploring or thinking about something or the other. It also means that they don't like making small talk with people, and that's something that I also don't like doing. Oh, how's the weather? Oh, it's 13 degrees. 13? So that's not for me. Their mind just doesn't shut up. So I've already talked about that. They would rather engage in a one-to-one conversation about a meaningful topic, where they have something useful to contribute or learn from the other person, which is so key. I feel like if I'm having a conversation with someone, what am I learning from this, and am I able to give some input to this person? Can I tell this person, give some advice or something that can be useful to them as well? You know, so it means that they're actually amazing speakers, often with considerable knowledge on a lot of things, but they only share it with the people who match their wavelength. A person who has no friends, ironically, can be the best, most selfless friend one can possibly have. You just need to understand their silence and have the patience to let them open up to you. It also means that they were once betrayed by a person they trusted the most. And so now it's hard for them to confide in another person. Interesting, isn't it? And if you're lucky enough to know such a person, stick to them. Never let them go. They will light up your world and present it to you in the most fascinating way you can imagine. Honestly, I too have a hard time trusting people enough to let them into my life. I have only one or two people in my life whom I can call my true friends. I have zero tolerance for overdramatic people and their nonsense blabbers. I am happy in my own company, which is also very important as well. But man, when I read this, I was like, man, that's very, very interesting. All right, one more thing I want to. Oh, sorry, two more points that I want to make. The first point is, if old friends reach out to you after a while, people that ignored you, right? Let's say they ignored you for a long time and then they suddenly reach out to you. Now, what's your automatic behavior? Oh, your ego will kick in, like, oh, you never talked to me after so long. Now you're reaching out to me now? Why should I reach out? Why should I, make the effort to talk to you? But look at it like this. Maybe that time when they didn't want to talk to you, maybe there was something wrong with you. Maybe you were in some dark hole or some darkness or something, like you were going through some problems. And people generally, when they see someone in a problem situation, they always run the other way. Oh, this person is sick. Oh, this person needs money. Let me just go this way. But if they're reaching out to you now, maybe there's something that's different about you now. Maybe you've sorted out your life. Maybe you've inherited some money from your parents or something. I don't know. Or maybe you've just won the lottery. Or maybe there's something in your life that this person has now seen that you're doing right, and they're reaching out to you. And it also got me thinking. There are a couple of people that have reached out to me recently that I have never talked to in years. And I was trying to figure out why. And then it hit me. Right now, I'm working as a programmer. Programmers are like almost the in thing. It's just like it's the job that's it's doing really well. So give me a second here, guys. I just have a WhatsApp from Maureen. Also, she wants to put in a live chat, but I don't think she can join the live chat. What's going on, Maureen? You're not able to put a comment in the live chat. I do not understand why. I think if you're on mobile, you should be able to see the live chat button somewhere, and then it should pop up or something. But anyway, thank you so much for checking out the channel. And yes, sorry, I think she's just sending me a WhatsApp. Yeah, so the point I was trying to make, this was the point I was trying to make was, so they've suddenly reached out to you all of a sudden, and you're like, holy shit, this person, I've not talked to this person. Maybe the problem is you. So stop your ego, put your ego aside. Maybe the problem was you. Maybe you were a disease. It's hard to know what you are as a person if someone doesn't even tell you, like, oh, you've got this problem. I remember hanging out with people and I gained some weight and they used to tell me, oh, dude, you've gained so much weight, man, you're so fat. Then I'm like, oh crap, yeah, I am fat. Rispa, hey, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for checking out the channel. So you've gained some weight and people tell you, and you're like, oh yeah, crap. Because if no one tells you and you don't look in the mirror as often, I think for men it's kind of different. If you're a dude, you hardly look in the mirror. It's for a guy, just cut your hair short, ready to go. And so if you put on some weight and no one tells you, You'll be like, I think I'm perfectly fine. I can move my arms and legs and I can walk around. I'm perfectly fine. No one tells you. So that's the problem. So maybe at that point when people stop talking to you, then at that point, maybe the problem is you, but you can't know because no one's told you. So reevaluate yourself and see what is wrong with me. So when people started reaching out to me all of a sudden, it got me thinking, holy crap, yes, I did get myself out of like poverty and I did get myself out of a crappy job, a crappy situation. I don't look like I'm homeless anymore. I hope. And so people started reaching out to you and you're like, holy crap, that is a sign that whatever you're doing, it's working. And it's giving off this energy like, holy crap, man, I am starting to make it in life. I'm starting to do it. So, I started working as a programmer. Some people found out, they're like, holy crap, I want to talk to this guy. Maybe he can help me. It also comes down to self-interest, selfishness, I guess you can say. Because when someone reaches out to you, it's always with strings attached. Oh, what can this guy do for me? And so build yourself up, put yourself in a situation and in a position where you're able to provide value to someone else. Then you can be in a better position and be like, okay, now you reached out to me, but what can you do for me? I've built myself out. I've gotten myself out of this darkness. What can you do for me? So, it was really fascinating. Yeah, I think that was basically it. Okay, so let me try and start the video call. So I think if you've tried to join the video call now, you'll not join it because I've not joined it myself. So let me join it right now, and then let me see if I can. All right, so I've joined the call, and whoever wants to join me on the call, please do click the link. So I think I'll share that link one more time if you guys haven't seen it. 1 second here. Where is the link to share? Sab, you're joining. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, you can join in. I've just joined the meeting. Let me see if I can. In fact, I want to screen share anyway. Let me get this out of the way. Where is the screen share? Okay, that's the screen share. Okay, so I'm already on the call. So just let me just see if I can. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, the meeting link is here though, but I just, oh yeah, here we go. Okay. So that's the meeting link. Let me see if I can just WhatsApp it to you if you can't click that link for some weird reason. So try and see if you can join that. And Maureen, if you'd want to join as well, you can also join that. So I've just sent you the link. So just see if you can join that. So I will, yeah, I'll just let you guys in once you join. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me fine?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Fantastic. Yes. So today's discussion is friendship recession and how losing friends, and how losing friends is kind of a healthy thing if you kind of look at it in a positive way. Of course, the negative side of things, but there's also a positive thing because of, like, yes, you're maturing. You've got your priorities right. You've got more responsibilities. So maybe the people that are around you, you wanna surround yourself with people that are following your same path. But I want to hear from you. Like, what are your experiences when you lost friends? What happened exactly? yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone's gone through this process. So yeah, by all means, go for it.
Yeah, everyone's gone through this process, and I agree. Like when you say, I think it's a positive thing, I guess, to lose friends at a certain phase in your life because you see, the way I just said, the comment I just passed on saying that friendship nowadays has become a social chore more than it being real and true. So what I meant with this was like social media has influenced our friendships so much.
Mm.
Not only friendships, but I think other relationships as well. But for now, let's just stick to friendship. So the fact that like so when you're chilling with your friend, you just want to like you know um, post it on all of your socials and show it to other people as if you're not chilling for yourselves, but you're chilling to show other people. You know,
Right, right.
I mean, I
That's
used to do
interesting.
that a lot as I was a teenager and when social media was such a hype and
So
like
so
all the
was
time.
it was it sorry to cut you off, but was it like you felt like I want to show off how many friends I can accumulate or something like that?
I
Is
don't
that
think it was, if I think about it now, like, I don't think it was because I wanted to show off. I guess somewhere down the line, it's like we need social media validation.
mm,
Do I make sense?
mm.
Like, oh, now I will be recognized as a social person because I'm posting so much of my friendship online
Or
or
like
so many of my
how many
friends
people that you were
online.
talking to and stuff like that? I don't know. It's a bit it's just fascinating. I just feel like yeah, I think when you were younger, of course your priority maybe that was your priority when you were younger
Even
to
until
have
like
as many
3 years
friends.
ago,
Yeah.
like I'm not embarrassed or ashamed to say this at all that I used to post a lot, even like until 3 years ago or something. And um like every even if I had like say you would have we'd catch up for Saturday lunch dates or things
Mm,
like that. So we were like a group of girls and all the time we would just be so if I think about those times now, is like why do you want to meet a friend if you've not met them for a long time? Like
mm.
when you plan to have a catch up session, is to talk about what is actually happening in your life, to find out what's happening in their life. Maybe you need some like proper advice about
Yeah,
something.
okay, but the
It's
question
got to
is
be.
I get that part, but the question we're trying to stay on topic here is did you then move on from cutting down those friends because you had like a large
I
circle?
was just coming to that
All
point,
right,
and you
okay.
need to let me finish this.
Sorry about that. And
Oh,
Maureen has
that's
also
okay.
posted a comment, but we'll read that comment in a bit. But yeah, sorry, continue.
So then I realized that why, like now, if I'm at a phase in my life that I've literally cut out so many people from my
Mm,
life, from my social circle, you're aware of it. And um, from like having friends, like say how many, 15 friends, to
mm,
about now just cutting down to say having 4 friends,
mm,
that are very important to me. And when I have conversations with these friends, it's so different to as to how I used to have conversations with that group of 15 friends. We'd only be taking pictures, posting them online, doing this, doing that. We
mm.
never really actually connected, if I think about it. I cannot have a proper conversation regarding, say, for example, if I'm having family issues or if I'm having my personal issues,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot
There,
have a
there
conversation
were
with
certain
them
personal things
because
that you couldn't share with certain people, and
yeah,
you realize
and
that after some time, like, holy crap, I can't share this with this person because this person's personality is kind of different, and he doesn't like he's
yeah,
not on the same wavelength as I am.
yeah. And I honestly don't regret losing these friends because I feel like those were just friends for a social society.
But
Like they
did
were
you
just for
yeah?
the
But did you
society.
care? Did you care like how when you cut them? Like you just like you just ignored them. Did you care like how they would respond and react, or did they just also feel like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, okay,
like
this was time?
so there were a few friends that I cared for, and it took me a really like long time to take this decision. And I was like, I need to do this because see, why do they always say that friends are the only family that you can choose, and why are friends categorized as a family? You get the point?
Mm,
I mean, like if they're family, so you shouldn't be able to feel, say, uncomfortable sharing what you're going through or what you want to talk about. I
yeah.
mean, we can speak, there are some family members that we openly speak to about certain things
Mm,
going on in our lives, which is supposed to be that way. then
Mm,
why are we so scared that, oh no, if I tell my friend this thing, you might be friends, like social friends in quotes, for
mm,
like say over 12 years, but you still down the line you still have that hesitation of telling them things because oh, I'll be judged. Oh, I'll
mm.
be judged. Even after you have this, you're in this bubble that, oh, our friendship is so perfect.
Yeah, but then
She will
yeah,
understand
but
me.
then the
He will
thing is,
understand
don't
me.
you feel like over time, like as you age, you be like, okay, if I'm not even able to confide in this person anymore, or
Exactly. Yeah.
then you just realize, holy crap, this is not someone that I want to hang out with anymore, and you just slowly just drift apart and move on. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like I
yeah.
went through a phase like in these 3 years that I felt like I'm not the kind of a person I think who needs to have friends in my life just
Mm,
for this social advertisement or whatever you can call it. I
mm.
actually need individuals who will sit down and listen to me, give me an advice, like
Yeah,
hear out what I have
that's
to
that okay,
say.
that's also true, but okay, sorry to cut you off. There's also one other point, but you also have to look deep down inside yourself personally and ask yourself, fine, yes, I need this from a friend ABCD, but also put yourself in a position as to be someone that what are you bringing to the table in terms of this friendship, because friendship has to be a two-way thing. It's like any other thing. You don't We don't deserve a friendship. You build the friendship, you put in the work, you make the effort to also do something for the other person, because you don't want to be like a one way
I don't want to
sit there
sound like a victim, but I
sit
feel
back
like
and
I'm a
expect
really
someone to
good
be like, oh yeah,
friend.
let's be friends, but you also have to put in some effort. But I feel like I know from the conversation that we've had, you really do put in like a lot of effort in being a friend, and I think this should also make you realize that if you've put in so much effort and this person's not, you know, returning the favor, then that's a sign, right?
Yeah, I guess then again, but I okay, in my head I feel like this is also complicated. Like
Mm,
um I just feel so if I cannot, so for instance, if I put in so much effort to a friendship
mm,
that I want to cherish and that I want that particular friendship to last, right?
mm,
So then it comes with a lot of expectations. What if the other person is genuinely like willing to have this friendship last as long as you want it, but they just because of some reasons or some situations, they just can't keep up. They just can't keep in touch. But then when they get the time or when they get a chance, they're able to do so.
yeah, I mean, if you're able to understand this person's lifestyle and understand where they're coming from, then I'm pretty sure
I
it
think
should be fine.
understanding
But
and
then
communication are key factors in any relationship, be it friendship, be it
mm,
anything else. Also, I feel like you cannot force conversation. You cannot force, I
yes,
think, and this I learned this through a friend.
yes, correct. You cannot force someone to be who they don't want to be, and then that's gonna just drift you guys apart. Okay, now sorry to just cut you off there. Maureen's asking a question. My question is, what if you are the person that ignored a friend due to some circumstances like the ones you just discussed, and you terribly regret, but time passed? How do you reach out to them? Ooh.
One-on-one conversation.
I think this is your ego talking. I kind of feel like, and
Mhm.
it's all of us. Sometimes we feel like, oh, this person hasn't made the effort, so why should I? And okay, maybe you've ignored them, and then suddenly you want to talk to them. Just talk to them, reach out, be the bigger person, reach out to this person, make the effort, and make sure that they've seen you reaching out to them. If at that point, after you've made your effort and this person doesn't reciprocate, then at that point it's just like, okay, maybe
Yeah,
they've
but then
moved on.
like also, like if it's ego and you like want to reach out to this person, don't have any expectations in your head that, oh, if I'm reaching out to this person, he or she has to reach out to me. Like they have to reciprocate,
Yes, exactly.
you
Okay,
know. I
Maureen.
think just do it selflessly. Like just don't think about what these guys are gonna do.
Yeah, Maureen, you're giving us some background sounds. I think there's something wrong with your audio. Okay, I think she just muted herself. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with your microphone or something. You could be using a wired headset, I
Headphones.
guess. That could be damaged or something, maybe. Anyway, but yeah, let me unpin myself. No, not pin. Minimize. There we go. Right. So yeah, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, I mean, these were the only points that I wanted to discuss was, why we're going into this, and maybe it's not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing because you make yourself realize that holy crap, I've matured. I'm not as immature as this person, or maybe it also you make yourself realize like, okay, crap, I need to grow up because maybe these guys are leaving me because of ABC and I need to work on ABC. And that's when I'll start making some friends, or I'll be able to connect with someone. But it also comes down to the question of, are you happy in your own company? And I think most of us aren't. What do you think?
I am now. I wasn't before. I would
Mm.
always want to be surrounded by
Surrounded
these
with
friends
someone,
of
yes.
mine.
You feel like, because is
Yeah.
it maybe that you were comparing yourself with other people, especially on social media nowadays? It's like, oh, I've got 1,500 followers, I got 20,000 friends on Facebook or something like that, and you were constantly comparing, like, holy crap, I'm not talking to as many people, and then
Yeah,
you felt
yeah.
like, oh
And
crap.
I'd like I'd totally add accept random people requests and things like that.
Mm.
And then why do I even need these people in my life? And why do they need to know what is happening in my life? Like,
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
I think somewhere down the line, we let social media, I feel, is like a huge contributor to why we either make friends or lose friends.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
One
That is
of
so
the
true.
major contributors.
It's such a massive influence. I just feel like it has really changed the dynamic of almost everything: relationships, friendships. Even the way we do business these days. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So I don't know, man. It's a crazy topic. Well, but this is something that I wanted to talk about. I kind of felt like, am I the only one going through this? But I'm glad that you've also shared some of your experiences. And I guess I don't know. It's a tough process. Like,
It's a 50-50 though.
yeah, it's a tough process because it's like, okay, let me first learn to be happy living alone and not having any friends first. But that's also difficult because that's almost impossible because you're young. You will interact with friends. In fact, when you're younger, you make a lot of friends, and then you start
Mhm.
losing them and you go into depression. Some people go into depression, like, holy crap, why are people leaving me? Why are people not talking to me anymore? you know and then these people go into depression, and then which can of course then lead to other things. I think Maureen is saying something here. What is she saying? Even when we are in school, everyone wanted to hang out with the popular kids, so the social show does not just start when we are adults. Yeah, yeah, that is so true.
Peer
Yeah, in
pressure
high
starts
school,
at a
it's just
young
you wanted to
age.
hang out with the social kids. You wanted to hang out with the people that were the most popular kids in school. That's the people you
True.
wanted to hang out with, or try to like replicate or be, so that you could be surrounded with all these people. But then adulting happens, responsibilities come into your life, you have bills to pay, you've got responsibilities, people are looking up to you now, maybe you've got younger siblings that are looking up to you. You can't go out and party and hang out with these people anymore, and maybe they've also got lives and they have to move on, but no one
I
tells
guess
you
we
about
just need
this.
to understand, sorry to cut you, but I feel like we just need to understand that friendship is a lot more than just, chilling together, taking pictures together, partying together, doing this, doing that, going on trips together. I mean, that's fine, like once in a while, it's okay. But I feel like being comfortable in with each other's silence, being
Mm.
comfortable with each other's lifestyles, being there when your friend needs you, despite of you
Yeah.
not being in contact for so long, I feel like that is friendship, that is a relationship you've now built now. From like friendship that turns into a bond,
Mm.
you
I
know
think you've just
so
mentioned
say
that. Yeah, you
yeah.
just mentioned. Sorry to cut you off. There was a mention that you just made about knowing who's your true friend when you're down, and when the friend comes in to help you when you're in your time of need. I did this social experiment. There was a time, I think back in 2017 or 2018, I started reaching out to some people and asking for money or something. Um, and that's when I realized, holy crap, who's actually there for you, and who's. It wasn't even
Yeah,
money; it was something else. I wanted them to help me move or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I just needed someone to come in and just help me physically with something. And that's when I realized
yeah.
who my true friends were, and I think that even made the circle much smaller, you know. But yeah, crazy. Well, anyway. All right, guys. I think that's about it. There's nothing really much that I wanted to say. I think this is just an interesting topic, and every one of you guys that have joined and Sab as well. I mean, I really do appreciate
I
it. Thank
guess
you.
before you sign off, I guess we should give a shout out to you for being an amazing friend.
Oh
I
wow,
don't need
thank
to
you. Thank you so much,
I
Sab.
mean,
It
we've
has it
had
has been.
our episode where I think every time I have a conversation with you, I learn something not only like from you, but something new about myself. Like I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, like this resonates with me, and it's like you've like guided me through, advised me through. I guess that is what like
Thank you.
adult friendship is about.
Yeah, I guess it's true, and I've also kind of learned like a lot from you, especially you. I kind of feel like I've really learned to be a good listener. I guess is also one thing, which was something that I wasn't really good at, And I think most people are like that. They just want to put their point across, but they don't want to listen. So I think being a listener was good and being patient, and
I just won't let you talk, so I guess
yeah, and making me a bit more extroverted. I guess I was too introverted because of my lifestyle
in the
and my
process,
job and
I have
everything. So
become introverted. Like I
so we've kind of like
cut
swapped
down.
roles, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
we've got roles, which is
Nice,
good.
nice,
You've taught me patience in life. So,
awesome, awesome. Well, anyway,
although my name means patience, but never had it.
really, that's what your name means, patience.
Yeah, in Arabic, Sabrina, Sabr, it's patience.
Oh yeah, that's true. You know what my name means?
What?
Protector.
Oh,
I am the protector. But yeah, interesting.
well, you are quite the protector. I won't
I
get
try
into
my,
it, but yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. Let's leave that out for a different discussion. But yes, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to add? Say shout out to anyone back at home. Hope your kids aren't with you watching this right now. Although
No,
this is a decent topic, so we can invite kids. But still, where's my kids audio? Let me see if I can find it.
I sent you the Punjabi audio. You did not give me a
Oh
feedback.
yeah, I didn't. Oh crap! I was supposed to. You know
Oh,
what
it's
I was supposed to
pathetic.
do? Okay,
I'm gonna send you a new
relax.
one.
Didn't I just talk about responsibilities and having, adulting 101? Okay, so
I wasn't complaining. I just said it was pathetic, and I'm gonna send you another one.
oh, right, you had sent me a pathetic one. Okay, so the problem is you.
Brush up your listening skills.
Yeah,
Too much
whatever,
for
man.
saying you're such a good listener.
That's true. All right, let me see if I can find this audio. Yes, here it is. Let
We
me see if I can play
watoto,
it.
endeni mkafanya nini? Homework tafadhali.
Uh, oh
Oh
my
my
god,
god.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's
We
the one.
watoto, endeni mkafanya nini?
Yeah, go and do your homework. Okay, so
I
that's
can
it.
hear it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear it because the audio that you can only hear is the microphone.
Oh.
But the people who are watching on YouTube, but you'll hear it later on when you replay this. Yeah, it's on YouTube. But yes, anyway, I think that's it. We can call it a wrap. This has been such an interesting topic, and thank you so much for checking out the channel and giving us your side of the story and your side of experiences. And Maureen as well. Thank you so much for trying to join. I
Thank
think
you
your
for having
microphone.
us. Yeah, but Maureen, we missed you on the live.
Yes, Maureen, you were supposed to be here with us. In fact, if you still think you can try and join
Yeah, just give her
the
2 minutes.
meeting,
Like, let her try.
yeah, let's give her 2 minutes. Let's see if she can join in. I think even last time she was having some issues with her microphone. Or I think there was like some background sounds or something. Interesting.
Is she trying to join? Is she watching?
She is watching, but I don't think she's able to join. Yeah, it's fine. But well, at least she's posted some comments and she's given us some things to talk about and discuss. And I think yeah, we can call it a session. Man, this has been really awesome. Thank you,
Yeah, I
Sab.
guess we should have more such topics in the future.
Yes, in fact, the next topic I'm going to be talking about is, so the two things I want to talk about is my top 10 favorite movies of all time and why I kind of like them.
Oh,
Yes. And my last, the other topic I'm going to do, and I think I might do it tomorrow. I'm going to share the earnings I've started making on Rumble. So YouTube,
Wow.
so Rumble is like YouTube, and my YouTube account is synced with my Rumble account. So every time I upload a video on YouTube, my Rumble account gets the same video uploaded as well. And because they're synced, and Rumble's already monetized my channel, YouTube,
Wow.
yes,
That's so
I
good.
already mentioned this like a gazillion years ago. I think a year ago. So Rumble's already
I have
monetized.
a temporary short-term memory loss.
No, no, yeah. So Rumble's already monetized the channel, but YouTube's YouTube is just YouTube. So yes, I will share.
Patience.
I'll
Inna
share.
Allaha ma'a sabirin.
I will. Thank you. I'll be sharing how much money I'm making on Rumble. Uh, it's it's looking good. It's good. Yeah, it's
That
good.
reminds me, I think you should have a TikTok account. People make a lot of money through TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. I don't know, man. I look at TikTok and I
No, like
just like
on a serious notice. I'm gonna have a conversation with you about this later.
okay,
But
okay.
yeah,
But I don't know.
I know of
TikTok
somebody who's made like 30K just with one video of like what, 10 minutes? I was like,
really,
what the hell? Yeah, like
really.
just yes.
Oh, speaking of money, there's one video I want to share. I put it in my watch later list. This is a Kenyan who is holy shit 106 subscribers. Thank you guys for checking out the channel, man. Holy shit, this is really good. Okay, there's this one
Oh,
video. This
bro.
chick, her channel is called Miss Trudy or something. Let me see. One second. One second. I gotta share this. I gotta share this.
leo kupita hapa.
Okay, so let me put this here. So I don't know if you can see it, Sab. Oh wait, Sab, you'll not be able to see it. But let me share.
I'm going to log in through the laptop and check.
Oh, no, hold on. I can share. I can share my screen in a different way. I think. Let me see. Source scene. Let me see if you'll be able to see it. 1 second here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so that's the entire screen. Yes, perfect. But I don't think you'll be able to hear the audio. But I'll. They're talking in Swahili. I'm an expert Swahili speaker, so I will be
Yeah,
doing
right.
I'll be doing the translations for you. So don't worry about this.
Okay.
Let me put the subtitles on so you'll be able to just
I'm
read.
all ears.
Okay.
My
No,
life.
you can just
Like when I go
translate.
somewhere, I actually started showing this.
Okay, so this chick, this is Miss Trudy. I just came across this video. I've never heard about this chick. She's now well, they're claiming for her to be a millionaire on YouTube. Okay, she's making like a gazillion, like she's making like a lot of money on YouTube. And those one thing that she said that was like, holy crap, this is what I'm experiencing as well.
Fit kwa profile, someone needs to watch this.
Let me tell you, when I started, I didn't even know what I was doing.
You see, when I started, I didn't even know what I was doing.
Know what I was doing.
She just started, so she just had that initiative, like, let me just do something, let's see where it goes. And this is exactly what I'm doing. And then next thing I know, Rumble's making some money, Fiverr's giving me some work to do. So so this is how you start. This is how she started. And I was like, holy
I
crap.
was so confused. I used to see people doing things online on a copy. Like, let me do this, let me do this, let me try this, I didn't.
And then so the other thing that she was saying is she was copying what other people were doing initially when she started. So first she was confused. She was like, I don't know what to do online. Then she started copying other people's content. But now she just said, you know what, screw other people. I'm going to do my own thing. And
So what's her content?
exactly. And I've never heard of her. I've never seen her. So I started watching her content, and all she does is just vlog. She'll just go out. She'll say, oh, look at that. She'll point her camera on something, be like, oh, look, I'm doing
Raw
this,
content.
and it's like, yeah, raw content like that. And that's it. It was just raw and simple and straightforward. And people were like, just, holy crap, this is.
I don't know if you realize, even with your channel, your shorts, the short videos you put, right?
Yeah.
I think they get more views than your actual live videos, because those, like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, no, I don't mean to.
Yeah.
I guess
No.
we just lack listeners, but your lives are also always amazing. I mean, you always talk about topics that nobody wants to talk about or are, hesitant about touching,
Yeah.
but you do.
Well, thank you.
And
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I try and like, make, because okay, the way I kind of saw this channel was, the way I kind of wanted to build this channel was, you know, it's music, right? It's music, and music is a story. So
Yeah.
story about everything, life experiences,
Yeah.
relationships, all that kind of stuff. And that's how music, you know, comes into fruition. It's like, oh, I've gone through this experience, let me write a song about this. You know,
Yeah.
it's a way of expressing yourself. So maybe I'm expressing myself,
Maybe
maybe
you
not through
should
music, but
have your lives outside, like not only in your studio
yeah,
or wherever you do them, you know, probably just go out vlogging and having like impromptu live sessions.
yeah. But
And then,
she's already doing that, so maybe I'll do something different. I don't know. I guess I'm still in that phase of discovering what I'm
she's,
trying to
you know,
do.
if you look at it, she's not the only one doing that. Like a lot of influencers are doing
I
that,
didn't figure
like
myself.
just vlogging from anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah.
Hadn't
I guess
figured
people are
myself out
interested
yet.
more in the activity than the topic itself.
Yeah. And yeah, so anyway, I guess this was really inspiring. I saw that, I watched this video today in the morning. I didn't watch the whole
I'll
thing,
watch it again.
but I'll share the link as well. In fact, let me put this on the live chat if you guys want to
Please
check
do.
it out. But yeah, it was something really interesting. I kind of liked it. You know, her story was just so simple, and this could happen to you if you just go through, just do what you're passionate about. What are you passionate about? And just keep doing that, and someone will recognize you, and your channel will blow up or whatever. But look at me, 1 year down the line, 105, 106 subscribers, each and one of you guys. Fantastic. Really do salute you guys. And yes, you're absolutely right. My shorts are doing better than my lives and whatever's, but who knows? Maybe I need to switch up
They're
something on
going to
my,
pick up.
but there's
Yeah.
one video, hang on a second, there's one video that that has really grown. It's the video that I did for the review of the shoes that I bought. It's so strange and weird. Check this out. Okay, so this was the video. Let me find it here, 1 second.
I saw it.
So the Globe Fusion shoe review, right? So this video, I was talking about people. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Globe. That's it. I was just reviewing my old shoes, and this is the only video that's gotten 243 views. 240. Like normally my videos get like 20 to 30 views. This has gotten 243 views in 2 weeks. And I'm just like, what?
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
And you know what the messed up thing is? This is the video that I used the least effort on. Like there was no brain cell that I used, not even a single brain cell that I used to make this video. And here it is getting to it. So maybe there's something I need to study from this video and then just apply the same logic. But this was like a
See, like I told
pre-recorded
you,
thing.
it's the activity that people are interested in. Like,
Maybe there are a lot of skateboarders that have followed my channel and are into skateboarding. And speaking of skateboarding, I will be getting a skateboard this summer, and I will be shooting some skate videos. Hopefully, if I can lose some weight.
probably there's another talent you need to reveal to all of us that you've been hiding for
There's
a
a
long
lot of
time.
talent. There's a lot of talent here, man. It's just it's just been
There's
hiding.
one that I'm particular talking about, and I think you know what it is.
Let's not go there. Okay, but yes, thank you.
Please.
Okay.
Probably that will make your channel hit up to say what 500 subs in like a week.
Holy crap! Are you for real?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'll see if it works. I don't know, man.
Maureen has posted 2 comments for you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I haven't even looked in the live chats. I will Google that protector name. Oh crap, here we go. Yeah, so yeah, my name, it means protect. Interesting, man. Why couldn't they just give me like a warrior type of a name, like someone who just, you know, like fighter or warrior, or like, you know, Dark Knight or something?
I mean, protecting is also being a fighter, don't you think so?
More like defending, I guess. Yeah, well, okay. But yeah, anyway, so back to this. So this was, you know, look at the comments and everything. So this is really, it's, you know, it's really encouraging, and it keeps me motivated. And I've got like a gazillion things that I want to review like this. So maybe I should just do a reviewing thing rather than all these lives and stuff. Or maybe I'll do lives about how I reviewed something. I don't know. We'll see. But interesting stuff. There's a lot of ideas that I have cooped up in my small,
I think
tiny
the
skull.
next thing you should be reviewing on your channel is Akala shoes.
What? All
You
right.
know they're made of tire. I'm not kidding you, and they're so comfortable. Jokes apart.
Yes, I'll definitely do that. Maureen, yes, you have finally joined. Can we hear you?
Hello guys,
Hello.
Hi.
How are you
I
doing?
missed you too. Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with my audio. Something is wrong. That's why I had to leave. I just tried and then it
No,
didn't work out
but it's
for me.
much better now. We can finally hear you, and there's no one screaming in the background. So, yay, good stuff.
Oh, but I really loved your conversation. I loved your points, Sabrina, and I really love what you brought up on the show today. It's really inspiring and it's really educating, especially for
Fantastic.
people like us.
So, Maureen, now that you've joined, I hope you're doing well. And so, tell us a little bit about your experience of how suddenly, I'm pretty sure you've gone through this experience of you one day you had like 10, 20 friends, and then suddenly it's like 3 or 2 friends. How was that experience for you?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Let me tell you. I guess I'm the villain in the story. I'm the villain of my own story. Like I am so very good at cutting people off. As long as we don't click, I just cut you off. At times, I really feel bad because I did cut off some people who were important in my life, and now I'm
Did
like,
you
oh
did
my
you
God, how
realize
do I
that
even
later on?
start going back?
Did you realize that later on, like after cutting them off, like holy crap, this was someone who was useful?
Yeah, could you imagine? I just realized, oh no, if only I was more patient with them or something, or I was more there for them. You know, at times someone is just bugging you. Every time she's the needy person always. So you're like, oh, let me cut this person off.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Holy
then
crap.
sometimes you're like, oh, if only I was there for them. And you don't even know how to go back to them or something.
This is so my life, Maureen.
Holy crap, man. So, but then hang on a second. So, did you then realize that you needed to change something in you? Or you're just the same person? You're like, ah, screw it, man. Let me be who I want to be. And if they don't like it, they can walk.
Oh my God.
The
Okay.
silence.
Yeah, of course, as time goes by, you realize that some things you do is wrong, some people you cut off is wrong. So before you decide to cut off the next person in your life, you have first to evaluate, is it really worth it? Because it's just so wrong getting off someone. The other day I saw someone who is very famous now, and that person used to be my friend, and oh my God, I did cut him off.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, what?
No, but now hang
Now
on a
they're
second. Hang
famous.
on. You're making it sound like a situationship rather than a
Materialistic.
friendship. Yeah, you're making it sound like a situationship now. Like, oh, now he's famous and now he's doing well. And I just touch up on this topic
Exactly.
a few seconds ago, just saying like, hey, no one was talking to me, and then suddenly things work out for me. I'm making some good
Oh, I
money, blah
love
blah,
Maureen.
and
You
then
know, she
suddenly,
innocent. Probably she's just innocently saying all of this. I mean, she
yeah,
doesn't
but
mean
it's
it
good.
in
I'm
that
I'm
way,
so
but
glad
yeah.
that you're honest, Maureen. I really do appreciate that. It's good. Fine, yes, you saw something in this guy, like holy crap. Now he's so famous and making all this money. Let me reach out to him. But so then, did he reach out to you then when you talk to the person again after so long?
Oh no, you don't even reach out, you just become a stalker.
Oh my god, interesting, man. But I guess
Mhm.
you learned something, maybe to be patient with some people, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. But it doesn't really have to be like that. You don't always have to be patient with people as long as they're not adding up to your life. Like this comment I just shared, like, have you been in a situation like you need help? Like in your case, the time that you said that you needed help for someone to help you move.
Yeah.
And then you're like scrolling down your contact list, and there's nobody there you can think of who can help you. Like, where do I have
Yes.
all these
So then at that
numbers?
point, you should realize like, holy crap, I should just delete all these contacts because there's no one here I can reach out to that will help me do something that's of meaning, of like importance.
Yeah. Huh?
But you also need to ask yourself, how many of these people have you helped and gone out of your way to help them?
Exactly.
So there's
Oh
also
my
that.
God. As I just said, I think I'm the villain of my
Yeah.
story.
So I think we're all part of this. It's just in human nature to be selfish and like, oh, me. Who's helping me? How can I help myself? Like, how can this person help me? That's it. You don't. When you look at it differently, and I think through the hardships that I've gone through over my lives, and I've just not lives, and I've lived multiple, but yes, all the hardship that I've gone over my life, I just feel like you need to put in some effort and bring some value, and then you'll have that. Then someone will be like, oh yeah, it's like, let me give you a perfect example. Let's say two people approach you. One person looks like a beggar. The other person looks like he's, in a suit and everything. And both of them approach you, and both of them say, I can help you. I can give you some advice, or I want to be your friend. Who are you going to pick? You'll obviously pick someone who's well off, because you know that this person is going to help
I
you.
think now I'd pick the beggar.
Obviously.
Yeah, you'd obviously want to hang out with someone who's got their shit together. It doesn't look like they're homeless, right? You want to, because you
someone
know
that you know is going to help you.
it's going to help you in the future. Exactly. Yes. So even when we look at friendships, it's like, how does this friendship benefit me? So yeah.
Then don't you think that is not like, then what is true friendship? Like, then what is true friendship?
No,
If, I
but
mean,
we're
you're
not.
making friends
No, but
out
you
here
know, you could
thinking
be
like,
doing it
why am I
subconsciously.
going to
But you could be doing it subconsciously.
benefit from this?
Maybe you don't even know you're doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
But at
Okay,
times, just as
so
Sabrina said, at times friendship is just more than just hanging out or chilling. At times there are those friends that are more close to you even than family.
That's
That
true.
yes,
Yeah.
are
I
always
have
there
a
for
friend
you.
who's my online friend for about 4 years now, never met, but I feel like that friend of mine is a part of my family and part of like my everything,
Wow.
like a
Yeah,
daily
because
routine
you've probably
probably.
had like a really good conversation with this person, and you're bonded, and you're swapping stories like that make sense and helping each
Also,
other
I
out,
think,
isn't
yeah,
it?
like if you have life experiences that you've both gone through similarly, I think that also really adds
Yes.
up
Yeah, that's
to
true.
having a good friendship or a bond rather.
Yeah, that's true.
It also comes down to what everyone has a different definition of friendship, I guess.
Friendship.
That's also another thing to consider. So, but yeah, interesting stuff, man. Interesting. Well, anyway, guys, there's nothing else to add, but I mean, thank you guys for checking out the channel. Thank you for joining
Look at
in.
him getting
And yes,
drained
one more thing
because he has
before we
two
go. No,
women
it's
on
not that I'm
his
getting.
live.
It's not that I'm getting drained or anything. Okay, maybe I am, because I am an introvert.
Of
So
course you are.
all this, all this interaction is not for me. But okay, there was one more thing I wanted to make. One more thing I wanted to say was, yes, I do apologize for last weekend. Now that you guys are here, you
Yeah,
guys
you
were supposed to be
should.
here last weekend, and I'm sorry I
Oh
bailed
yeah,
on you
you
guys.
should.
I absolutely apologize. And I'll bring you guys back to the point that I made before, with adulting 101. Responsibilities happen, things happen. You need, things need to get fixed and
Evan
sorted
is
out. So,
having adulting phases every 2 weeks in his
oh
life,
no, it's
so
not.
we gotta give him.
No, now I'm going to be consistent. Every weekend, we're going to be here. I'm going to
Maureen,
be here.
have you heard that? I think
Yeah.
this is like the umpteenth time I've heard this.
Okay, look, the only times I'm not online on Saturdays is either I've traveled. Okay, so if I'm obviously in Kenya, then obviously I can't live stream from there because the internet just sucks. Okay.
Oh no, not so much.
Haven't
it
we been
does. It
online
really
with you
does.
for a while now? Does our internet suck?
Okay, no, but you see, you're not sharing your screen. You're not.
You're just a techie dude. You just need like everything to be
Come
super
on, we
fast
don't
and
have our
super.
makeup
Oh my
on. That's
God.
why we're not sharing the
No,
Oh,
screen.
we reached here. Okay, fine.
Maureen says she doesn't have makeup on. That's why she's not.
Okay, the
sharing
only
her
thing that I
screen.
can do, I can't. Back to the point of the live session. I'm talking about live session, not videos. I was still posting like shorts and some videos when I was in Kenya, but most of the content I want to
Probably
create
you
is
should
live.
consider having this. I'm sorry to cut you off. Like have a chit chat session on your lives more often, rather than having like a topic to follow. I think that would help you
You mean like
increase
this?
followers.
You mean like this
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Maureen? No, jokes apart,
No,
guys.
I really second you, Sabrina. I really second you. You should take that point.
Okay, so you just want to have like a chit chat session. So what's the video title going to be? Chit Chat 101.
Yeah, people are bullshitting 101.
Yeah, maybe we could do that. That's an interesting idea. All right, I guess
Yeah.
we can.
No,
Well,
I'm
we can definitely
serious,
have that next
probably.
weekend. Okay. That's a good. I mean, let me write that down. That's a really nice. That's a nice point. Chit chat or
But then I
bullshit
think
101.
our followers need to like also try and be open to like joining the call. It shouldn't only be like limited to 2 people.
Well,
I guess
I mean,
even
right now,
for
I've currently shared the link
yeah.
on the live chat, and I've even pinned it to the top. So I think,
We
put
have
the.
like 6 people watching.
Oh wow! Oh, okay. I'm not even
So
able to see
yeah.
that on the thingy, but oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I guess that's a really good idea. Yeah, I'll just be posting the meeting link on the live chat and pin it to the top. Anyone who wants to join in into the
Advertise
bullshit
it
one.
on your short video. Yeah.
Yes.
Advertise it on your short.
Okay, so let me make a quick short of this then. Hold on a second. Let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, so guys,
Because I guess
I'm gonna be
get
doing.
more views.
Okay. Do you want to say it or should I say it?
No, you say it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you're saying it already? That's
this is your,
bullshitting 101 now.
this
See?
is your idea, man. The bullshit 101. Okay, so guys, we're gonna be doing bullshit 101 every weekend with Sab and Maureen, or with anyone else who wants to
Wow.
join. It'll just be a random link that I'm gonna put. Not a random link, a meeting link. Crap. Let me just do this again. Okay, guys. So we're gonna be doing a bullshit 101 session every weekend with Sab and Maureen. I'm going to be putting a meeting link on the live chat, and anyone else can join in to give us their 2 cents on whatever they've experienced in life and anything that they'd want to share. There. So that's going to go as that's going to be a short.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yo, it doesn't have to be sensible. Even just like, why is it called bullshitting?
It's your idea. You tell me.
Exactly. It's the way you're advertising it. Oh, your life experiences. Dude, nobody wants to talk about their life experiences yet.
Oh,
I think we're the only
So
ones who love talking about our
we
life
should just make this like a comedy show or something, like something that you can just watch to, I guess,
Comedy
relax.
afternoons with PDG.
That's a good idea. I like that. Comedy afternoon. All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Or
Alright.
afternoon laughters with PDG.
So comedy chill out session.
Yeah, why chill out has to be there. This guy is so obsessed.
Branding, man, branding. It all comes down to branding. All right, guys. I think that's it. Anything else? Last few words before we call it a day.
Or LOC, laugh out your chill outs.
That's lit. Okay. Last
That's
words before.
bullshitting 101.
Yes. Last words before we call it a session.
No, I think I'm done giving you sugarcoating things to you and making you feel so nice about yourself.
All right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Thank you for checking out the channel, and let me leave with a song here.
We watoto endeni mkafanya nini? Homework tafadhali.
That's not the right song. Oh man.
We watoto.
Where's the song here? Oh, there it is.
Chill Out Records.